So today I'm gonna talk about this movie Levels, right? And for everybody who watches my channel, you guys know if I have decided to give more than 60 seconds to your movie, then probably is not gonna be the best movie in the world, right? Because look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. This movie stars David Hewlett, right? Everybody know him as Rodney McKay from SG1 in Atlanta. As a matter of fact, that was the second reason I went to go and see this movie. First reason being that I thought it was going to be an outstanding venture, for an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever, into a good sci-fi, movie, man, that had thought-provoking and all this kind of stuff and had good concepts. Yeah, this movie didn't have none of that. Actually, it had great concepts. Okay, look, spoilers, but everybody know how I roll. So basically what's going on in this movie is this. The person who wrote this movie, they took heavy inspiration, from the conversation between the architect and Neo. Like that was 70% of the movie right there. The conversation between the architect and Neo. The other 30% of the movie, they took heavy inspiration from, what was it, Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds, right? So look, what's going on in this movie is this, right? You got this guy, man, he works at this bookstore, a normal, just a normal, average, everyday type of dude, right? Anyway, this lady comes into the bookstore, man, and they have this awkward interaction, right? And she's kind of like, basically, hey, man, why don't you come have some coffee with me? And he's like, all right, I'm going to go get some coffee with you. Now, they don't really talk about how much time passed between that moment and the moment where the whole thing kick off, right? But I'm going to have to say that it couldn't possibly have been as long as, look, I'm getting ahead of myself, so check this out. So it seemed like they had been kind of dating for, maybe a month, right? He haven't told her he's in love, that he loving everything. When she breaks it up, when she breaks it upon him, like, yo, I love you, he kind of like, But so to me, it doesn't seem like they had been together long, right? So here's the thing. One day they having lunch, right? And then this dude just walks up on the lady, man, and just straight up shoots her in the head, walks off. Dude runs up, the boyfriend, he runs after the dude, turn the corner, and of course, the guy's gone, right? So now we done started the mystery, right? Now, but here's the thing. This dude had to spend 2 weeks not eating, sleeping, never left his apartment, man. Like, he just been in there, man, just super depressed. And I'm thinking to myself, how long did he know this woman? Like, how long did he know this woman, right? Anyway, look, here's the thing. So he decides one day, I'm going to go buy a gun. I'm going to go buy a revolver. I'm going to load all 6 bullets into this revolver, right? And then I'm just going to try to straight up, right? Now, the gun don't go off. He like, what the hell? So he tries it a few more times. Gun don't go off. He aims it at something else, fires. Try to shoot himself again. Don't work. Aim it at the window, blast the window out, right? Now, he decides to say, I'm going to just dive out the window, right? He jumps out the window. You think some cool stuff going to happen. He's floating amongst the glass. The glass didn't fall. It's just floating up there with him. He wakes up in his bed. Now, here's the thing. You trying to tell me, all right, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so now the mystery has kicked off. What's going on? He's starting to walk around. You start seeing these glitches in like the structures in the building, the architecture, start seeing like these glitches, right? Now, apparently, we finally realized that this dude is in some type of simulation because, right, he's basically told, yo, man, you in a simulation because the lady sends him this message, right, that's kind of interactive, right? She's like, yo, I need you to go find some clues and stuff, and if you want to help me and la, and I'm going to get to all of this in a minute because this is one of the many millions of things about this movie that made absolutely no sense. So anyway, so now we on this wild goose chase, man, where you got to go get all this stuff together for this lady, man, for some unknown reason. And you think that this dude, you see him start glitch. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself again. So you got these bad guys. We'll call them agents, right? We got these bad guys we'll call them agents. But they got these face mask shield things on them, right? That's digital, right? And you looking at it, you like, oh, this is cool. I wonder what they do. I wonder, this must be some cool high-speed Minority Report level technology right here, right? Let me tell you something. They didn't have no scanning apparatus on them. They couldn't see, like, I don't know what technology what it was supposed to portray, but it didn't do nothing cool. Like even getting punched in the face with somebody with a regular hand, like messes up this. I don't know what the point of it was, other than to be like, hey, look what we could do with these little face thing. But anyway, the fights. Okay, so you remember in the Matrix, right, where the fight scenes was pretty cool, well choreographed, to be like, hey, I know kung fu. Right. So imagine if, right, you was to say, get ready to throw a punch at somebody, and all of a sudden they knocked out on the ground and it was a glitch that got them there, right? That was the fight scenes. Okay, I am not lying to you. I cannot make this up. They just say, hey, you know what? We finna glitch fight everybody, okay? Now, you thinking to yourself, now I know you think to yourself, oh man, is he developing Neo powers up inside this simulation and everything like that? Is this the reason why this lady fell in love with him and is trying to get his help and all this kind of stuff? She like a Trinity type person, is Dr. McKay, is he, this hot dog dude Stan man is in there, man, trying to do this, how is he fitting into this matrix, right? Then you got this, I forgot about the bad dude, the over the top bad guy. Okay, see, this is the thing with this movie. The thing with this movie is we're going to start off with outstanding concepts, ideas, and, we're going to start off with, we're going to have that outstanding concept. And then what we're going to do is we're going to carry it gently. That outstanding idea. Then we're going to drop it on the ground and jump up in there and do one of those Bruce Lee stomps on it. Look. That's a common theme in this movie. So many great ideas that just got Bruce Lee into the dragon stomped. You know what I'm saying? Like with the face and everything. Look, so here we go. You would think that all of this stuff that's glitching with this dude, right, would be a symptom of him being some kind of anomaly in this simulation, like Neo, for instance. No. It was the stupidest reason why this dude wasn't able to shoot himself, was floating in the air and all this stuff, and able to beat up people and got access to guns. Is because, okay, remember spoilers, people. Remember spoilers. So basically, you had this guy, man. He was the head of this. He worked at this company, man. He was a programmer. He was trying to figure out how to take everybody's user data, right, that's collected automatically, through Google and all that kind of stuff. Take all people's user data and information and condense it into a world where that data is represented as a real world, right? So in essence, he's taking everybody's user data, user information, and he's making digital copies of those people in a real simulated reality, okay? Now, his reasoning for this was, like I said, they have a great concept, drop it. His reasoning for this is that, hey, we can test out various types of things on these civilizations that's simulated and use that data to help our real world. Like instability in Ukraine, or, what's going on with different types of elections. Yeah, they even threw that up in there. Different types of elections and all that kind of stuff. We can forecast how that will affect the population, global warming, how that affect the population. And we can use that data to sell to nations, or use that data to make our world better. Right. Nah. That's what he said. And I was thinking to myself, how I could understand. This is one of those cool type of antagonists, man. He got a mission. He's trying to do something. Nah, man, this dude is over the top, and that went right out. It went right out the window. Because basically, they followed that up with this. Well, Congress got together and decided that we're going to outlaw that technology. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why they are outlawing the simulated universe technology, right? They said it wasn't because they were stealing people data, none of that kind of stuff. It wasn't because they were using people information. Nah. It was because they felt, and when I say they, Congress, the population of the real world, they felt that the people in the simulations were sentient. Right? By the way, inside the simulation, everybody seems sentient. Like this is a normal thing and everything. They go on with their daily lives and all that kind of stuff, right? But they're not real. They're data, right? They're NPCs. But in the real world, the Congress was like, nah, man, we want y'all to shut down this system because it's unethical, it's immoral. This is your 427th iteration of worlds. You done destroyed all these other ones. That's billions upon billions upon billions upon billions of people. So anyway, he decides to do his on the down low, man. And they're like, what's that? Like, so anyway, You got the evil secretary lady, man. You got the minions, right? You got this dude is just over the top. Anyway, how he fits into it is that once he did this, he became the head of this like organization or this company, like super big ass company, right? Now, one of the how David Hewlett comes into the picture is that he helped this dude finish his programming to be able to make this whole world. All right. And then he ended up, because he thought this dude was psycho and killing everybody in his simulations, he went out and just decided, man, I'm going to take myself off the grid and everything. And I'm just going to Tron it into this system, every now and then, and just meet the people and hang out and all that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah. By the way, Tron. So anyway, the lady, right, who fell in love with the dude, right, when he got shot, right, she ain't really dead because she's not from the simulation. She's from the real world, right? Keep that in mind. Okay. So she has to figure out a way to Tron herself back into the thing, right? Because she really loves this dude, right? But here's the thing. This is why they need this dude. They need this dude because they want to get the information out that this dude, that the leader of this company is still running this program illegally. So they need the dude in the program, in the simulation, right? To gather up all this stuff right there, man. Take it to this nexus point, like in Tron, right? And beam it to the real world so that head of this organization can get in trouble, right? And I'm like, oh my God, what is up with this movie? So anyway, it gets better, right? You think it stops at the craziness like that? No, it gets even more crazy, right? So now the bad guy is trying to kill this dude in the simulation. Remember what I just said. This dude made a simulation, and now he's putting people into the simulation so that they could track him down and eliminate him, right? And I was thinking to myself as I was watching this movie, dude, if it's your simulation, why don't you just hit a button? Second, how's you monitoring billions and billions of people down to this individual level? Like, you ain't got those kind of resources, my man. Anyway, so they go out to try to find this dude, man. That's, gun battles and all this stuff, all cheesy. Oh, yeah, by the way, glitched, but gun battles too. Yes, glitched gun battles. Like, I'm like, so anyway, the dude in the real world, he ends up tracking down David Hewlett, man, and catching up with him, man, and thinking he done killed him in the real world, which kills him in the simulation. He ends up catching a lady, man, who's in love with the dude, who's trying to get the dude in the simulation and send the stuff out into the real world, man. So they up inside the thing, man, up inside the office, man, and he got him up inside the bad guy head office at the top of the thing, man. He's like, yo, dude from the simulation. So he throws himself back. He say, dude from the simulation, hey, check this out. What I'm going to do, I'm tired of all of this. I'm going to delete you, and I'm going to delete this whole program. And he just brings up a heads-up display and start deleting stuff. And then I was thinking to myself, why didn't he do that 2 hours before? Like, what was all of this for, right? So the dude resists being deleted. He resists being deleted. Okay, the program dude resists being deleted. And I'm like, oh, snap. He finna pull out some Neo stuff. All right, so check this out. Don't work. His whole world ends up getting deleted and everything like that. The lady's able to say bye to him on the phone. By the way, cool phones in this movie. She able to say bye to him and stuff like that. And la 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 la. Right. So he's the bad guy's getting ready to talk his mad stuff, talking about some, now you could kill her too. And a screen pop up behind him. And this David Hewlett talking about some, I had so much high potential. I had so much high hopes for you and everything like that. And la la la. And I started thinking to myself, hold up. Are they finna say that this real world we've been thinking was the real world for the longest is actually a simulation? Oh, look. If they do this right, this whole movie would be worth it just for this right here. Just if they do this right, it would be worth it just right here. Guess what they did? Bruce Lee stomped it. Oh my God. Look. So you're trying to tell me, look, and this is the most cheesiest part of the movie, right? This is the cheesiest part of the movie. So David Hewlett, right, because he's on a higher level of the simulation had made a simulation and has made simulation. It's one of those things, right? So David Hewlett basically reinstitutes the program, but not in the lower simulation, but in this woman simulation who she thought her world was actually the real world, reconstitutes this dude in her world. Look. And then they deal with the bad guy, of course, and la 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 la. But end of the movie, man, they sitting down, the two lovebirds and David Hewlett, man, they ask him, hey man, what's the point of all this then? He's like, look, man, Enjoy life. That's the point. Enjoy life. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell am I finna enjoy life when you done just told me everything I'm living is a simulation? Like, what's to stop me from straight up Grand Theft Auto and this whole life? Like, what would be what would be the point of life after that? Like, oh, so I'm in a simulation, so religion, all that stuff, everything I believe in, these hardships that I'm going through day by day of somebody's program. Dude, are you serious? And you want me to have a normal life? Look, this movie right here made me mad on so many levels, right? But see, the thing is, when I seen the trailer, I was really excited to go out and see it. So I know it's going to be people who going to see the trailer and be like, hey, you know what? I think this is going to be an awesome movie, right? Look,